YouTube? Yukok here again with another Yes Heat track guide. We are in the Porsche and we are at Brands Hatch. I love this track. It is one of my home tracks as I am British. So hopefully we've got a lot to live up to, right? We've got to do a good track guide here. Can't be putting me country down. So this track, super high downforce track. It's very tight and twisty. So keep that in mind when doing your setup. Try not to have a super aggressive setup because there's lots of curves you go over. Lots of really tough, bouncy corners as well. So go aggressive, but not too aggressive. Thankfully, the Porsche does take bounces and bumps in the road pretty well. This corner is always tough in the Porsche because the rear wants to escape you, especially in qualifying. So it can be very, very interesting when you're going for a hot lap. But thankfully, we're on race fuel, so we're not going for the super hot quali lap, but just to give you guys, you know, an example of what you need to be doing out there. Track limits aren't really a problem here, apart from turn 3, if you run a bit too wide there. But try not to run on the grass. It's very easy to clip some of those high curbs, then stop bouncing on the grass. If you do that, you're going to get pressure loss in your tires and maybe even a puncture, so don't do that. Right, let's get into the lap. So you want to brake just as you reach the top of the hill here. There's quite a lot of references. I just brake when I hit the top of the hill. I don't know, but you guys, maybe you can find a better reference than me. But you want to brake just as you're reaching that bridge. Try and keep it tight around that corner. Don't run wide, just keep it tight. Then come back across the track, brake as you see the red and white curb there. And this is the corner. You see, I invalidated that there. You can use all of the exit there as long as you've got a wheel on the red and white curb. And unfortunately, I went just a little bit too far. Anyway, I got caught up in that, so I guess we'll have to explain a few more of these corners in the next lap. So here you want to brake just after there's an orange board on the right on the wall. You want to use that all the way through this section actually. So I'll go over it a bit more on the next lap, but just focus on all those orange boards that you'll see on the walls. Those orange markings, boards, markings, I don't even know what to call them, but pretty much throughout this whole middle sector, you can use them as braking zones, which is quite nice. You see there? You can get away with that once or twice, maybe in quali, right? But in the race, that's not going to be too smart because you'll end up getting pressure loss. Right, let's try and focus a little bit more on the corners here. I want you guys to hopefully get braking zones. So I brake at the top of the hill here. Again, just see what you can find as a good braking zone. Get on the throttle as soon as you hit the apex, run it wide, and then just as we hit in the shadow there of that bridge, right as we get under it, you want to be braking, keep it tight, run it wide, back across the track, braking on this red and white curb here. Try not to go too tight here because the curb's too bumpy. But yeah, run it wide there, but not too wide. Now you want to be braking on the orange board on the right there. Keep it nice and tight. As soon as you hit that apex, you can run it out. You want to get a late apex there because it's a bit off camber. So really be preservative on the throttle. Now look at these orange boards on the wall. This one here on the right now, that's roughly where you want to be braking for this corner. And then on the right now, that's roughly where you want to be braking for this corner. You can cut that one a lot, run it really wide as well. This one, you want to be braking there on that one. And then finally, you see that one just before the whiteboard there, bam. So you can use those orange boards for your braking zone for the whole of that sector. It's insane and makes life a lot easier. Final corner here, braking on that whiteboard. Flick it across, use the big poles as a reference for your apex, run it out wide, bring it back across. It's going to be hard for me to stop lapping around here because I enjoy it way too much. So, can we do one more lap? I know this is a video and you guys have got things to do. I'm doing one more lap. You can't stop me. You cannot stop me. Oh wait, maybe that poor hairpin will stop me. But yeah, hopefully you guys have gotten an idea of how to take this track and how to take some of these corners. Like I say, thankfully, you know, when you look at it, this track is very difficult to learn, and there's a lot of sort of blind corners and a lot of places where it seems really awkward, right? But because of these sort of braking references I've given you, it makes life a lot easier. Then you can just focus on your exact turning in points, when you want to get on the throttle, stuff like that. It's just, you just got to build it up. Oh, I went a little bit too hard through there. A little bit too hard. But look at the delta. Holy crap, we're almost half a second up. Wow, this car can cut a lot. I've really played around this lap, and wow, I think there's another like 6 or 7 tenths in this lap. This car can get into the 22s on race pace, which is absolutely wild. Anyway, I'm going to call things out, guys. Hope you've learned a few things, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.